Oh, let me get this thing set down here. Well, welcome to tonight's TNT Live with 420 Jim. See if we can get anybody to join in with us this evening and figure out what we can chat about tonight. Now, the weekend I spent at Puzzle Pieces in Sedalia, Missouri, one of my sponsors. I attended the 49th Ozark Music Festival. It was awesome. Had some great, awesome bands. The whole weekend was awesome. Then yesterday and today I was in Warrensburg, Missouri. The reason I stayed today was because yesterday was a rain day. It rained all day. Hey, welcome, welcome. So I went ahead and stayed there another day today so people would have a chance to see me for the last time, because I do have quite a few friends in Sedalia and Warrensburg, both. Jeremy Anderson, the Purple Heart vet, he's actually from Warrensburg. And then, of course, Jeff Mazansky, and y'all might have seen Penny the other night on my live. They're from Sedalia. So, cool. I'm back in Kansas City, Missouri right now. I'm at a truck stop, probably about 7 miles from Doug's house. I plan on going over and seeing Doug tomorrow for the last time. He's been such a great friend of mine. Time to time, he sends me $5 donations all the time, just out of the blue, and sometimes when I need it the most. Boom, a $5 donation will pop up in my messenger from Doug. It surprises me all the time. And twice now he's invited me up to do the Sea-Doos. And you know, a lot of people don't think that's a lot of wear and tear on them machines and stuff. You know what I mean? So every time you let someone ride it and whatnot, you're putting the wear and tear on it and whatnot. So it's really, really, really cool. Hey, Steven, that he does that and lets me ride him. And along with his friend Weasel, because normally I ride Weasel's Sea-Doo. I tell you what, Doug's, that one is fast. Damn it, Jim. That one is fast. Weasel's is fast and fun. I mean, Weasel's is enough that would satisfy me for life. But Doug's, man, wow. That thing will just run away from Weasels. Not walk away, but run away. It's so much faster. And on a calm day, it's super, super fun. On a rough day, it's not that fun. You get beat up to hell. But, yeah, it's so nice. So, of course, I'm going to stop by and see them. I don't know if I'll be there a couple hours, a couple of days. I'll decide. You know, I might set up a day somewhere. I might wait to the weekend and go set up at Smithville Lake. Not the lake itself, but the town. I don't know. I haven't decided anything yet. So I'll work on that. But when I leave Kansas City, Missouri, my next stop probably will be Topeka, Kansas. I want to stop there, number one, to prove a point. I don't think anybody's going to come serve me anything there. And I'll either be sitting in front of the Capitol or the courthouse where they can do what they please. They should know that they're nice and safe. And they'd be on cameras, too. So I challenge them to come and serve me any type papers that I've been arrested for child abuse. And then, of course, I'm going to stop in Salina. And they threatened to stop in Topeka or Salina. I guess in case I didn't stop in Topeka, they would see me in Salina. So, because I didn't know if I was going to stop in Topeka or not, but after getting that message, oh yes, definitely I will stop in Topeka. Definitely. Especially if the idiot, I call her the Wicked Witch. If the Wicked Witch has enough courage to show up where I can get her name and address, I'd love. And that's all I want, because like Walmart, I want to take her to court. I don't want to argue with her, don't care to talk to her or nothing. I just need a name and an address where I can put her in court. I really don't think she's from Topeka. I think they're using different bits and pieces and stuff from other people's profiles and whatnot and made that phony page and stuff up. But you never know. I've got a couple people checking into it for me. And so far, what we find don't add up. The person with the PEA 9563 goes back to Florida. Not Kansas. That goes back to Florida. But there's a person in Florida with the same name as a person in Kansas. They just don't go by that PEA 9563. So, we'll figure things out one day. Of course, like I say, I forgive the idiots, but I hope one day the law enforcement and stuff sees about it, learns about it. Maybe even after I write the book, maybe someone will finally investigate or do something about it. It'd be nice if they did. But I leave everything up to Yahweh above, because He definitely will. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on just a minute. Oh, I'll be doggone. Someone sent me a message. I'll have to get with them off the live. It has nothing to do with my trolls or anything like that. Something about someone made something for him or whatnot. And I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm going to have to check it out when I get off the messenger. He probably don't even know, or when I get off of Facebook. YouTube. He probably don't even... Oh, hang on. Oh. Oh, my stupid troll says she's going to meet me there with warrants. And she can't have warrants. Warrants for what? Man, these trolls are stupid. These trolls are so stupid. Warrants for what? Nobody can serve a warrant from Florida or Mississippi on me. Not even the police can. So, man, are they ever idiots? Are they really ever idiots? Well, they are really idiots. And they're trying to say that I have warrants for child abuse or something like that, which I know that's a bunch of bullshit. So, yeah. But see, earlier the same idiot that's doing the messaging now said that she wouldn't say her name because I was, psycho or whatever he said. I forget, maybe not psycho. But that's why she wouldn't give me... Well, if she's threatening to come and serve me warrants and stuff, why wouldn't she give us her name? They always talking these damn riddles and stuff. But hey, I don't hide from no one. I'll be there in Topeka and we'll catch everything on camera, you can guarantee. It won't be some idiot bringing me a plate of food and turning her back on me because of some idiot bong father or whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe she can explain, because I didn't watch her videos. I'm just going by what people tell me. That she said something about giving me a plate of food in Topeka and was watching me at the Sacred Leaf and all. Well, how did she go from that to psycho witch? I didn't do nothing to her. I ain't done nothing to her wrong whatsoever. Unless her or one of her friends is the one I wouldn't give a free t-shirt at Truck Hinge. That's the only thing in Topeka that anybody could get their butt hurt about. Other than that, everything else is lies. Everything else is lies. Yeah. Some idiot won't know how many I've got 3 trolls. But hey, you know what? I've met 100,000 people. And if I had 24 trolls, I still met well over 100,000 people. Okay? Probably 50% of them love me, love what I'm doing and wish me well. Maybe 30 or 40% just don't care. No? But these idiots are so jealous.
How you doing, boss?
How you doing, brother? Move, Jack. Huh?
Got 3 rolls.
What are you, crazy?
You don't sell weed?
You can't go buy weed out of vehicles.
Really?
Where you been?
I mean, I'm from New Jersey.
Yeah, they don't have vehicles sitting on the street. I know New Jersey, the weed man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I know the weed man personally. I've smoked at his restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, the joint.
I mean,
and they don't sell weed out of cars.
I saw
but here in Missouri, you can call and have it delivered.
Really?
You can have it delivered to your house. I don't know if they deliver it to trucks.
I got my girl pulling up and bringing me some.
you look. Go read the back window real quick. Did you read the back window?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, go look at the back window, brother. This is what I like, no matter where I'm at.
Oh, shit. You probably sell.
2014, I hit the highway fighting for your rights, man. When I first come here, Jeff Mazansky, a guy was doing life without parole. The governor let him out a few years back. He did almost 23 years.
Really?
Yeah, when I first come here, they didn't like my vehicle or nothing. 2019, the judge named me 420 Jim.
Wow.
If you Google 420 Jim, just type 420 Jim under a search, Google, DuckDuck, whatever, you'll see hundreds of stories about me. Most of them are true. If you scan this right here, I show this off to them. If you scan this one, it takes you to the petition. You scan this one, it takes me to YouTube, which is what I'm on now. I do a YouTube Live. And 7 a.m. in the morning, I do a Facebook Live.
Oh, wait till my girl come here and see this. Yeah, but she's bringing me weed. We're about to smoke. I'm a truck driver. That's my truck over there.
Yeah.
But I'm running tomorrow to Denver. I'm sleeping here.
Right on. Yeah, I'm just here for the night. I'm actually, the journey is ended this weekend. I did a big event here in Sedalia.
Okay.
And I'm headed to park this in Arizona and write a book.
Okay.
I'm not going to be traveling no more.
Okay. But
For 10 years, I've traveled all around.
But you built this by yourself?
Oh, yes, this is One Man's Journey. That'd be the name of the book.
Wow.
Do you have Google?
Yeah. Look,
Go to Google and put 420 JIM. Yeah, search Google. 420 JIM.
420
JIM. And then you can just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll.
Oh, shit. Hey, yo, you mind if I take a selfie in the front of the box with you?
Oh, no, I don't mind at all. Let me put on my attention getter while you do.
Come.
Hey, folks, I'm going to set y'all down on the ground for a second while this gentleman gets a picture with us.
Yo, I'm a fan. I love weed. It's the most beautiful thing that ever came to me. God's wonder weed. Oh, thank you, brother.
Thank you, my brother.
Appreciate you. I wish you luck with your business.
Hey, thank you. When your girl comes, tell her she can come over and get pictures with it too or whatever.
I got you. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you. And I accept roaches.
You legally changed your name to 420 Jim?
Yeah, the judge did, yeah.
The judge did?
Yeah, back in 2019.
That's cool.
Well, if you're going to be out on the road 10 years talking to talk, walk the walk.
Right?
But, heck, when I first come here through 2014, Jeff Mazansky was still doing life without parole. First name Poor, middle name 20, last name Jeff.
Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy is locking people up for pot.
Yeah, they just last year in October here, last year in November, they just legalized it in Missouri. It was medically legal.
Yeah.
But here's the problem.
When Jeff Mazansky got out from doing life without parole, he led a big part of that. We used to meet up in Sedalia and Warrensburg and do his petition and my petition.
Yeah, I'm on probation now, and I think it's stupid because it's legal. My drug of choice is meth, but if you want me to stop meth, let me smoke weed then.
They should.
And it's up. A lot of the probation officers. Really
But see, I stopped you when you say your drug of choice because cannabis is not a drug.
Right, it's a plant.
Well, it's not just that. Your body rejects that meth, that caffeine, that alcohol, that heroin, that cocaine. Your body rejects that within 72 hours. Starts pumping it out of your body. That's why they can't take blood tests after 72 hours and detect meth or nothing. just your hair. THC stores.
Yeah.
If your body don't reject it, it's not a toxin.
Right.
And we have cannabinoid receptors. The journey started when they charged me the 2 counts of sales of marijuana, and I demanded they prove 1 point in the case, because if you go in there and you know the rules of law and stuff, they must prove all points of their case. I wanted them to prove 1 point. What narcotics in marijuana? Don't tell me. Bring in a chemist and declare what narcotics in it, because I'm going to bring someone in who's going to declare there's not. One of us is right.
Right.
They found me incompetent and stand trial. So I take that as I was right.
Yeah.
And here I am 10 years later, 420 Jim. And if you get bored, type 420 Jim into Google. If you do Facebook, you can scan the QR. If you do YouTube, which is what I'm on now, I do live. You can follow me on Facebook. This one is the petition to release all cannabis prisoners under federal and state. Some states are releasing them, but nobody's doing it federally. Our president ran on the fact that nobody belonged in jail for weed. He said that when he was running back against Trump and all. Mm-hmm. Oh, he made a mistake. He meant cocaine. Because he ain't left nobody out for weed. So he made a mistake. He meant cocaine, I guess. And he traded a terrorist to Russia to get a lady out that went to Russia with cannabis oil. The same lady that said she did not like this country and all. So why the hell did we trade her for that and still have people in prison? Yeah.
It was that basketball player lady or something.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah. He traded a terrorist, a known terrorist.
Yeah, because he was like, the guy that we traded him was like, headed like, big person in the KGB way back in like the 80s or something like that. And we're still doing shit for Russia to this day because, yeah. That's crazy. Well, it's nice meeting you.
Hey, y'all have a good evening now. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring y'all, but I do like to talk to people when they take the minute to come by and talk about the movement or the petition. And it kind of shows y'all that don't know what I do, if you just happen to drop in on here. Feel free to talk to anybody, ask any questions or anything like that. That's what it's about. But just like when I was doing this on Facebook, I used to do the 4:20 and the 8 p.m. on Facebook along with the 7 a.m. But I want to move it to here. I want to build the audience. And yes, why wouldn't I want to try and build it to 1,000 people and make a couple of dollars? I think after 10 years on the road, there's no harm in wanting to do that. And if y'all want to help me build that, I would sure appreciate it. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, watch 30 seconds of the video each day, and get one other person to do that. And man, that would be just so wonderful. And feel free to talk or ask questions or anything. Oh yeah, really, really, really nice. I keep getting messages from the idiots, and now it's just time for me to get racist. Okay, we got the idiot, the bong father. For those that might not know, just go over to TikTok and type in the bong father. I think now he goes by bong father 1977, some stupid BS like that. Hit any of my hashtags that say the bong father or whatever. And you'll see him here when he comments on other things and stuff. Of course, he's blocked from my YouTube live because he's being an idiot, of course. And I've forgiven him for what all they've done. But now they just keep adding stupid lies. First they say that I abused my dog. And when nobody would believe that on Facebook or nothing. Because see, they don't do it on Facebook. Facebook, all my true friends pretty much tell him he's full of shit. And they will start doing it here on YouTube eventually. Okay? So he had to move on to say that I abused a child. I've never abused a adult, a middle-aged, a child, or an infant in my life. Never been arrested for it. They can lie all they want. And you see how they just keep repeating messages and stuff, trying to aggravate me? It don't work. I could always knock them off. But I like to see what the idiots say sometimes. Yeah, let's just knock him off because he's just repeating the same old self. That would be stupid Scooter and the bong father both. But they can't, so now they're gone. They can't even do that. Bye-bye. Anyhow, in my heart, I have forgiven them. But don't get me wrong, okay? Me forgiving them means that I'm not mad at him. I'm not going to go do nothing to him. Now, I did say earlier, and I'll say it again, if the Bong father or any one of the idiots left their state, came looking for me, and came up to me, oh, I'll take that as a threat, and I'll knock the shit out of them. Yes, I will. And that's not a threat. That's a promise. That would be anybody that's threatened me in the past and whatnot, and being stupid and being trolls and acting psychotic. Wouldn't you? You'd be stupid not to. So if their dumb asses stay where they're at and don't come where I'm at, then they ain't got to worry about it. But he said, oh, I was threatening him. He's going to turn that over to police and whatnot. Good luck with it. Because it's a fact. If he comes to where I am at and steps in my face, yes, I will knock his eyes uncrossed. Guaranteed, no questions asked. Because I take that as a threat. You know, he has no reason to come get anywhere near me. And it will be on camera. But he's too much of a little wussy, just like Scooter is. Scooter hides his name because he's afraid he'll get fired, he says. So you know he's a little wussy, and this 65-year-old man would just kick the living crap out of him. But I tried to tell him, I forgive them in my heart and stuff. And as long as they don't come and get in my face and me take it as a threat, they can do what they want to do. They're forgiven, whatever. But I will forever tell the world about what they've done and did. They call me racist now. Okay, that comes from guys that I can play videotapes and I can show you messages that calls my supporters cocksuckers. They literally call veterans cocksuckers. They call black people the N-word, and they call Spanish people spics. I've got the messages and the voice messages to prove that shit. And they want to call me racist, okay? You won't find anything I've done or said racist. They're talking about one dude that I told if he didn't like the rules in America, he'd go back to his country being racist. Had nothing to do with color, ethnic, nothing. I'll tell anybody that. You love this country or leave it. I don't see color and stuff. And I'm a proud grandfather of 6 mutts. How dare you call me racist? You got a black grandchild, a Spanish grandchild, a white I am so blessed. I got a family of mutts, and I'm proud of it. They just can't handle the fact that I'm proud of it, and I love all my racial children with all my heart. I don't see them as color. Heck, my oldest grandchild is gay. I don't see her as gay. You know what I mean? She's my grandchild and all, and I love them all. I don't care. I just don't see that in people. Just like this gay thing, the transgender, all this. If people didn't push that on our kids and did like they did before, kept it pretty much in their house instead of just hanging all over each other in public. Like, have you seen the video of the Island Boys kissing? My God, I can't get that image out of my head. Why in the world would they? That was so damn stupid. They said, well, it don't count as cheating or as being gay. The hell it don't. You go tonguing another guy, I don't care if you're brothers or not. That's a gay thing. But if people would have kept that in their clubs and their house stuff, nobody would care. But when you start involving the children and stuff, people care. I didn't care about these trolls and stuff until they started this shit that I abused a child. Okay? So that's why every day they make a post, they make a comment. I'm going to remind you what liars they are. They ain't nothing but a liar. The Indiana meth head lost his company. He's nothing but a meth head. Okay? And the Bong father, well, heck, you can just go by page back from last year and come all the way and figure out he's nothing but a con artist, liar, and thief. Okay? And I haven't called nobody that. Now, I've called Bill Levin and Jimmy Shaw a liar. But you only, in the 10 years of knowing me, I haven't called no one a thief or an arsonist or a wife beater. I only say what I'm told, and I was told it from the victim. Okay? And he says, I can't prove. The hell I can't. Because he says that he's never been convicted of wife beating, and that's pure bullshit. They run the sentence concurrent with his arson charge. But he pled guilty to wife beating. It just ran concurrent with the arson charge. And he's saying he didn't get convicted. I mean, that's just total bullshit. So they dream up some shit off the internet and telling people that I assaulted a child and was arrested for it. Well, and supposedly when I get to Topeka, they're going to serve me warrants or something. Boy, that'd be the worst mistake anybody makes in history. You let a cop or anybody come and serve me a warrant, I will sue that city, I will sue that town, and I'll sue them people for making the false reports that made me sue that city. Yeah, you watch. This is going to get exciting, folks, because they're either not going to show up or they're going to come with some stupid bullshit. Either is going to be exciting, folks, because number one, I prove them nothing but liars again. But that don't mean nothing. Go to my Facebook and ask all my people how many times Scooter and the Bongfathers lied. They will tell you countless of times. So let them keep up with their bullshit. That's why I'm not going to let comments be on my story time. If you want to join me at noon on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and listen to one day out of my journey, I would really appreciate you coming by. Today's was kind of short, 6 minutes, but to the point. I thought it was to the point. You know, if you watched it, it was the very first news story ever done about me, way back in 2014. Oh, I'm in Kansas City, John. I am in Kansas City, my brother. I'm in Kansas City. Yeah. I left there after my 420 live here on YouTube. The rain came right before my 420 live. It came about 4. So I had to pull in the shirts and stuff because of the rain. And I wasn't going to put it back out being that close to, you know, I was going to leave at 5:30 anyway. So the rain, I take things like that as a sign. When the rain came, that meant it was time to pack up. You're done for the day. Go ahead and get on down the road, and that's what I did. Oh, Stephen, thank you. Yes, I know that. Hopefully the other people that watch this and see this will figure that out. There you go. There you go. Well, I stopped because I want to see my friend before I leave, because, you know, I may not ever see him again, or it may be a couple years before I see him, whatever, you know. And just like I stopped in Sedalia and Warrensburg and as many places I can where I'm going to try and re-see people I can, you know, without going out of the way, I'm going to. So, and I hope to stop in places I've never stopped before. Because, you know, even though the events were all great, good music and all that, I you know, the best event was Puzzle Pieces. And that was the best event because they themselves donated $200, which they didn't have to. But they wanted to help me with getting back home to my family. So, you know, once again, thank Puzzle Pieces, you know. Bless their hearts. I can't say enough about them. They've been a sponsor for the longest. And if you're ever out there in Sedalia, Missouri, or close by, please support that smoke shop. And I honestly can't say, you know, if I'm going to be here an hour or a couple of days. I may hang around to the Friday and go over by Smithville Lake and set up. Because you have a lot of people that go out to the lake on the weekend. I may not necessarily go out on the lake. I mean, heck, if I got invited to ride Sea-Doos again or something, yeah, I probably would go. But I'm not going there necessarily for that. I know Doug's back's been hurting him and whatnot. And one of the things he don't need to do is hop on a Sea-Doo. Or he might knock it out of whack again. Or, I don't know, maybe knock it in whack. Anyhow, I'm not going there for that. But I may end up going up to Smithville Lake just to sit and see if I can get people's attention to sign the petition. It'll either be a good place or it won't, you know. I've talked about it a couple times. I just never did it. I'm not going to the campground and renting a camp space or nothing like that, or I don't intend to. From there, I will be headed to Topeka. I don't think I'm going to stop in Kansas City, Kansas. I don't see no reason to. I'd rather, if I've got the fuel made up and stuff, just go ahead and shoot over to Topeka, get served my warrant. Oh, I just pray I get served a warrant. Because the only people can serve a warrant, like the idiot said, is a marshal a sheriff, or law enforcement. Okay? Nobody can just walk up to you and serve you a warrant, a piece of paper saying you're whatever. So at most, she's printed something off, or someone's printed something off the internet saying that I've got a warrant or whatever. It's not me. It's never been me, and that's not proof that it's me. When they get somebody to look up the fingerprints for that warrant or the DNA and stuff, they got a big, rude surprise coming. That's why I want to meet them. I want to get their name and address so I can take them to court. Yeah, one way or the other, I'm going to get them in the court, or if they want to go on the People's Court or Judge Judy or one of them, I'm game for that too. I'm game for that too. These idiots are so sure that that's me, and they don't realize I'm ready to go in front of national TV and prove that they're idiots and liars once and for all. So why wouldn't they hop on the bandwagon and prove that I'm the liar? You know, and just give me your name and address where I can go file the lawsuit. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say that it's none of it bullshit and lies. They say it's we get tired of it on Facebook. We ain't gonna let it ruin the YouTube channel, but that's why I blocked his dummy on his messages there a minute ago. Anyhow, anybody got any questions or anything you'd like to know? Now would be a good time to ask questions or anything if you have any. Stops in Kansas will be Topeka, Salina. I want to try and see Tom and Walt and Betty if I can see them in Salina. And then headed on down, I may stop in Wichita. I'm not 100. It depends on, fuel funds and stuff like that. But I may stop. Probably will stop down Wichita and say goodbye to my friend Dana and Mike Golden, my friends from Kansas City here. I don't know if I go past Dude Smell This or not and be able to tell them goodbye. But anybody I can really hit without going on the way, I'm going to go by and say goodbye to them. Whether I stay in town a day or not, I'd like to go by and thank them because Fired Up Kansas has always tried to do an event and stuff with me, and Dude Smell This has been really great people too. So if I can, I want to go by and thank them. Oh, they're doing great. They're doing great. Lilu's right here beside me, and Jack's sitting over by the door playing guard. They're both doing great. And see, that's funny because every day people see my fur babies, whether it be on my lives or whether it be in person. And the only people on this whole 10-year journey that has said one thing bad about my dogs are the idiot Scooter, the Wicked Witch, and the Bong Father, the Three Stooges. That's who we might as well refer to them as. It's funny, because my door stays open. Like right now, my door is open. I leave my door open, I like the cool air that blows through it. The only time I shut my door is at night when I go to sleep. But the rest of the time, the door's open, the screen door's shut. Half a screen door is torn out. But you know what I mean? So everybody sees my dogs. Jack and them jump up to the window, rah, 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 and whatnot. It's funny how nobody else says I mistreat my dogs or beat my dogs or, wow, man, isn't that too hot for them to be in there? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And people see them every day. It'd be 90, 95 degrees out. And they see my dog standing here in the fans or by the door, not panting, not suffering from heat at all. It's actually cooler inside here than outside. I guarantee it when the sun's up. Now, when the sun's down, it takes a couple minutes to cool the inside compared to the outside, but that's because of the insulation. But when the sun's out and outside, it's a good 15 degrees cooler in here than out in the direct sun. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. So. Ear itch. Sorry about that. And hey, I thank y'all for joining me here on the YouTube. I hope to build the channel up, and I know it'll take a while and whatnot. And I'll keep the unwanted ones blocked from here. They can do their drama on Facebook if they want to. I'll keep them blocked off of my YouTube here. And if I lose Facebook, it's not because I tried to or nothing, but the Bong Father has made a statement. I mean, he got his panties in a twist that he's going to have my Facebook taken down. Well, that happened to me before with the Jack A. Chapu account, but that's because I couldn't prove my name. Okay, I don't see any reason they'd take my Facebook down. Now, they may get me thrown in Facebook jail with their lies and stuff, but I'll have someone post and tell y'all that happens, and when the jail time's up, I will come back on Facebook. These idiots aren't going to run me off Facebook, but you can always come back over to YouTube and find me here in case they do that. Now, I think it's stupid if they do that because they can't harass me. They need Facebook to harass me and know where I'm at and all that. So they need Facebook more than I do. And the Dong Fathers probably wanted to do it, and Scooter's probably been telling them, no. When he's in jail, I can't mess with him. Facebook jail. What a world we live in, man. What a world we live in. So, I don't know what's up with Warrensburg this time, but that's the third or fourth person I've had today approach me about getting pot. Yeah. And see, he thought he was going to get away with saying in New Jersey you go to a car and get them. And no. I know the New Jersey weed man. I've been up to New Jersey, Trenton and all that. No, they don't. I mean, sure, anywhere in the United States of America, if you're in the right neighborhood and stuff, you can go to a car and buy, or a truck or buy, or something like that. But no, there's not going to be somebody with pot leaves on their vehicle and stuff and selling it on the side of the street or in a truck stop. I get a kick out of it when, it's like, wow, people really think it's that legal, I guess. I don't know. Got a little sweaty here right before dark. We had a little bit of a rain and it just made everything muggy and ugh. But it's just starting to cool down. Well, questions, comments, or concerns, my friends? I think I've caught everybody up on, pretty much everything so far. Yeah, I can't think of a whole lot of nothing else. I think I've caught y'all up on everything that's important. If there's anybody that watches this and don't know, you can find me on Facebook. Just type in my name, FOURTWENTYJIM. You can also find me on TikTok, but I normally don't make TikToks. I just get on there to watch other people's posts because the dong father, the con father, got his pennies in a twist, and he likes to report my videos, knowing that even if they're not violations, if someone reports them 3, 4, 5, and 6 times, they will take it down. They will put it up, and if they report again, they take it down, and you can't the second time. So there's really no use in it. I remember when Scooter was doing it to him. I don't know if you remember that, Penny, but remember when Scooter was so pissed, or not Scooter, the Bong Father was so pissed. This was back when I was still at Graham, Texas, at where I'm headed to, at the yard with the blown engine and all. And he got you messaged me and whatnot, how he was going to hop on a plane and go to Indiana and beat Scooter's butt and this, that, and the other, because he was messing with his YouTube, reporting his videos and stuff. That's funny how they went from mortal enemies. I got messages and stuff from him where he's gonna go kick Scooter's ass, fly from Rochester, New Hampshire. But of course, I messaged him and told him, no, don't let the guy get to you. Blah 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 blah. Well, I have copies of all them messages. You know what I mean? And surprised he ain't threatened to come out to see me. And when he made the post earlier that I threatened him, that's one reason I made that post. He don't want to come see me. He does not, for any reason whatsoever. He don't want to come see me. I guarantee you that. But oh goodness. Well, it's kind of funny. I can't think of nothing really to talk about. Most of the stuff I can talk about involves them idiots. Ah, goodness sakes. Goodness sakes. Should have had a couple people sign the petition today if they did like they said. I only seen one sign it in front of me today, but hey, that's one. I'm sure 2, maybe 3 did, or are going to before the night's over. I haven't checked the total. And for those that don't know, the driving part of the journey is coming to an end here shortly. I am headed back west, well, south and west. I'm going to try and make it back to Arizona here in the next month, 2 months, whatever, and park this. No, I don't know what's going to happen to it until I get there, or maybe something will happen along the way. I mean, I have no idea. We just have to play all that by ear. First, I've got to get there. You know what I mean? If Tom wants to come pick it up and get it, he will be more than welcome to come pick it up and get it. So we just have to play everything by ear there. I will always continue the mission until every prisoner is released from cannabis charges, and until we get the feds out of cannabis. It's not, like them idiots say they defeated me and whatnot. They ain't got nothing to do with it, nothing at all. The pandemic, lack of people's support and stuff is why I'm going off the road. I think the book would do more. Maybe people will see the things that I've actually done and stuff, and maybe, wow, I should have signed that petition, or I'm going to sign it. And that's why I want to write the book. Maybe that's my last-ditch effort to get people's attention to sign the book. If, per se, it gets wrote and published and printed, and I can get a couple cases, I will probably take a little vehicle, paint one man's journey on it, and come see all of y'all. Can't make no promises, but that would be my intentions. Just like kind of set up a book signing thing in different places and come through, and I have a lot of people telling me they would buy the book. Well, I take that with a grain of salt, because I've had a lot of people tell me a lot of things, and 75% of the time it's just not true. But I'm thankful the other 25% of the time it was true. So don't get me wrong. Don't take that as wrong. Well, here's a chance for questions, comments, concerns, or anything, because I'm getting ready to get out of here. Anybody got anything they'd like to ask me, or comments you'd like to make, or anything before I end tonight's live? Please post it now. How do you do? Oh, you do. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna go out and party, huh? Say, you need to take me out and let me party. Yeah, go. Yeah. Woof. Woof, woof. Oh, Jack heard that word. He's sitting up here tail the wagon. Well, my friends, I'll be on Facebook tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be back here again at 4:20 and 8 p.m. On YouTube. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream. United we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. Be kind to one another, folks. Peace out.